Hey guys, Caesar here. Being blessed with material wealth, things like a nice home and decorations, cars, clothing, and mountains of electronics is great. I've been given all these things in my life, and I'm grateful. But at times, some of these good things become the things that I begin to worship or protect in a sense, forgetting what was truly important. After living in community for a while in Tacoma, I met an older couple, not yet retired, but getting close to that stage of life. They were really cool folks who love food and wine and riding motorcycles, lots of tattoos, very cool. What's not to like? I thought they would be a perfect couple to start a missional community up there in the neighborhood they lived in. It was a little far from ours, and I thought, perfect, right? When we talked to them about discipleship and mission, they were quick to assure us that they already lived this way, and they've been praying and looking for just such a church community to be a part of. Awesome. So myself and another leader went to their house to have lunch and ask and answer a few questions. They had a beautiful home. It was decorated to the max. It had leather furniture, really nice artwork and technology, a very cool place. And we were enjoying a pleasant lunch and chatting away as this couple told us how missional they were, right? They were super missional. Now, we started to ask them about their neighbors, which ones they knew well and how it was going, building relationships with the parents and the kids that all lived around them. We could see them out the windows playing, so we asked them. And the wife replied, we don't really know any of our neighbors. We've never had any of them over. How could this be, I'm thinking, right? They just spent the last hour or so telling us about how they live like missionaries. That's weird. I mentioned that parents with kids were sort of low-hanging fruit when it comes to making friends and serving our neighbors. That's what I had found. They usually have very obvious needs, and they're pretty open to relationships. Maybe the wife in this couple could become sort of a neighborhood granny and love up on these kids after school as a way of serving the parents that worked there in the neighborhood. No way, she exclaimed. I don't want those kids running around my house. They'll just make a mess in here and break everything. My heart sank. We tried to talk to her about this and how we had all, ourselves too, had to learn how to love people more than our possessions, more than our stuff. And I could speak from experience on this one. I fall into this too. Well, the couple said that they would pray about it. That's a nice Christian dodge, and that they would see us this weekend at the gathering that our church community was going to have on Sunday. Well, that couple stuck around the fringes of community for a few more months, never really engaging in mission, and they eventually left to be a part of a church of people they said that were more our own age. And that whole thing was a little sad, but unfortunately, something that we've run into many times in various forms. Like we saw, in Scripture, not everyone will follow us, just like they didn't follow Jesus, on mission. And please don't think that this had anything to do with their age. It didn't. It had everything to do with their heart and where their treasures lie. And this hits very close to home for me, like I shared. Isn't it amazing how easily the good things in life given to us by God to be used as a blessing to others can easily become a barricade instead? Has chasing the American dream of bigger, faster, louder, more become your passion while your faith and Christian life is sort of added into the margins? It can happen very subtly. If your list of things that have gotten in the way of truly living on mission and loving others well in your home or neighborhood has been growing, the next best time to ask God to redraw your treasure map is now. You don't have to let your stuff become a burden and a barricade to blessing others. Leave me your thoughts, on all of this, anything you're thinking, in the comments below or on Facebook. And would you please share this with someone before you go? As always, thanks for watching.